man. Check it out, guys. Xbox here, coming back with, you know, yeah, a little Diablo 3. But anyway, this is going to be something a little bit different. This is going to be patch 2.02, a little bit pre the Reaper of Souls, which I believe comes out on the 25th. So, I don't know, like 2 weeks, something like that. Anyways, you guys are probably like, man, where's all your videos, Xbox? I've been sick. I'm still sick, still recovering. Still trying to get back over, you know, and get healthy again. But anyway, I know I hit my 10,000 sub giveaway, so I'm going to be doing that here soon. I'll probably post another video on that. But I just wanted to catch a lot of people up with, you know, sort of where Diablo 3 is at right now before Reaper of Souls. And, you know, I would say, geez, I would hop on right now if you haven't played in a little while and level your character up. Getting paragon levels are very simple. I mean, I'm 100 plus, and you know, I went up 2 levels in about an hour just sneaking around with some guys. And the sort of items of gear that are dropping, even regular gear, guys, are insane. As you guys can look in the background here, I just hopped into the auction house here, and you guys can see some of these items here are stuff that you know you haven't seen before. Well, at least some of the legendaries, right? Echoing Fury, everybody's seen that. But some of the stats on these are crazy. I'm getting gear that is not even a legendary, that is better than my old stuff. The dex on it is double. The, you know, everything is like double. I'm like, geez, all that work for, you know, for back then. But now I'm getting even better stuff off non-legendary drops. So let's check this out. I'm just gonna hover over some of these. And, I mean, look at the DPS on this, and it's a one-handed sword. I mean, that's pretty sick. Especially if that was dexed, right, instead of strength. But you can see some of this stuff, you know. And I was gonna look for other items, maybe some gear. Let's look for. Let's see what kind of daggers. They had some pretty sweet daggers out there. Some of these aren't all that great, but there were some items on here that were pretty insane that you know, that I was noticing. But anyway, I wanted to show you a little bit more of the interface itself, right? So again, here's my character. There is a new load screen if you guys haven't already. Make sure you guys download the new splash screen that comes up and gets loaded up for you guys when you're, you know, loading up Diablo 3. And the cool thing is now is you're not limited, guys, to you know, you're not limited to basically the paragon of 100. You guys can go up to 200, 300, really whatever you want. You see these guys at 131, 94, 101, and it's really, really easy. And you can also use your paragon points. And you guys can see right here, you guys, basically they spread out over these 4 categories: core, offensive, defensive, and the more paragon points you use, you can spread them out. So you could see, for me, I just used all mine. You could reset all these, right? You can add them to whatever you want to add it. You know, add it to life, add it to health. Me, I add it all to dex. And you get a lot of these points in each of these trees. Okay? Oops, let me go. You guys can see there's a lot of changes in some of these. I'm not going to go over them all, you guys, but again, this is for a monk. A lot of changes in those, so definitely check those out if you guys haven't already. You guys can see the offensive, and these are all passive by default. So I gave myself a little bit 6%. I might change these up to crit chance. I don't know on what's the best yet. I really sort of want to make a tank guy. My perma-stun is not working that great on some of the higher levels because a lot of the mobs are stun resistant, or they have like a very low stun rate. You hit them and they're only stunned for like half a second. Check this out. Basically, I just gave myself 14 life by stacking that all in there. Still, I don't got a lot of life, but, you know, more than some. And here I went ahead and gave me life on hit. I'm probably going to change this maybe to, I don't know, it's maybe like resource cost reduction. I'm not quite sure. I got to mix and match some of these. I want to hear what you guys got to say about some of these on, you know, sort of where you put your points as a monk. I'm very curious. And my gear, you guys, is pretty much the same, right? It hasn't really changed much from when you guys seen it last. But you guys can go ahead and see my details here. You know. You guys could always, pause this. Still don't have a lot of life, even though I've gotten like almost 70% life gain. I can't wait to get some of these ones. I looked at some of these new hats, or some of these new head monks, whatever you want to call them, that are out, and some of them give ridiculous amounts of vit. Like you get like 300 vit, 300 dex, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is definitely the way to go. So I've been trying to farm some of those. I actually just got this right here, the skull grasp. This is like a new one. You guys can definitely check out the specs on this to comparison to some of the old skull grasps. I don't think they were as good. I don't think I've ever seen anything go above 80 on resist all until here. But anyways, 80 resist all, very, very nice. Almost 25% extra gold from monsters, even though you really don't need that. But anyways, I'm not really building a crit monk, if you guys already know, because I just don't have the gear for it, or it might drop. Who knows? You can see, not bad. I got a 34% chance, 35% chance, but it's not that great. Mine just said, attack, 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 and try to stun as you can. Again with this item here. But I'm definitely gonna, show you guys as I get better items. See, some of this stuff is okay, but it is definitely gonna get better when some new items drop. I'm actually gonna go in the auction house and take a look. So I just wanted to catch you guys up again with, some of the Diablo 3 stuff that's happening. Again, Reaper of Souls comes out the 25th, but you can still get on right now, get some of the loot, and do all of that right now, and sort of preempt yourself for everything. You don't need Reaper of Souls, guys, to do your Paragon levels or get the new Paragon loot 2.0 system going. You don't need that. Basically, Reaper of Souls is just going to allow you to do some extra stuff in the game. Can carry on the storyline and things like that. So, any of you guys who still play, hey, I'd love to play with you guys. We can do some treasure hunting and things like that. So, thanks again, guys, and definitely subscribe if you guys haven't already.